All right, let's kick off this week's deep dive. We've got some interesting stories coming out of Southern California recently.
Yeah.
We're talking Elon Musk and the U.S. Treasury, a viral TikTok trend turning into a whole online university,
Mm.
and of course, all the incredible events happening in L.A. for African American Heritage Month this year.
It's a lot to unpack,
It
but I
is.
think it'll be fun.
Definitely. Let's start with the Elon Musk thing.
Okay.
So the rumor mill's been going crazy with this idea of him having a ton of influence over the U.S. Treasury Department.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like, what does a tech CEO have to do with the economy?
Right. You know, Musk is known for disrupting industries,
Totally.
and he has shown some interest in government tech before.
Hmm.
So people are wondering what a Treasury Department under Elon Musk's influence would even look like.
Right. Imagine filing your taxes and getting your refund like super fast because of some high-tech upgrade he put in place.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Super nice.
But some experts worry that his, I guess, impulsive style could cause problems, like system crashes or even security breaches.
Oh, yeah. That's the other side of it.
Imagine the whole tax system going down.
Or people's financial data getting out there.
Yeah, that's scary.
It's a scary thought. And then there are Musk's views on things like cryptocurrency and government spending.
Oh, right.
Those could have a huge impact on the economy as a whole, not just taxes.
Exactly, yeah. Like, we could see big shifts in economic policy affecting everything.
Hmm.
It's a lot of power for one person.
Yeah, for sure. That raises questions about transparency and accountability.
For sure, this is the U.S. Treasury we're talking about. It's not like releasing a new car model.
Right. It's serious stuff. Makes you realize how important it is to stay informed about all this and be prepared.
Absolutely.
So what can people actually do right now to kind of navigate this uncertainty, especially with their own taxes?
Well, the basics are always a good start.
Okay.
Filing early, choosing direct deposit for your refund,
Hmm.
and keeping an eye on any announcements from the iOS, that kind of thing.
Makes sense. Okay, let's switch gears a bit. Let's talk about this Hillman Talk University.
Okay.
This is a story that kind of blows my mind. You might have heard about it on TikTok.
I think I've seen something about it.
It started as its viral trend, and now it's a real online university, completely tuition-free, specifically for Black students.
Wow, that's amazing.
It is. It shows how social media can actually create positive change,
Yep.
breaking down barriers to education and giving Black culture a space to be celebrated.
Hmm.
They have over 400 courses,
Wow.
ranging from math and history to classes on Black beauty culture and even, wait for it, Spades 101.
Spades 101, huh?
I know, right?
That's great.
It's a wild mix of subjects, but it reflects the diversity of the Black community.
Yeah.
There's really something for everyone.
That's so cool.
It all started with this welcome video by Professor Leah Barlow that went like super viral, millions of views.
I think I saw that one.
And then a sixth grade teacher, Sierra Hinton, saw what was happening and coined the name Hillman Talk University,
Oh, cool.
inspired by that fictional HBCU from a different world.
Right, right.
It's such a testament to the creativity of the Black community and the need for educational content that's diverse and culturally relevant.
Totally. But let's be realistic. Building an online university that lasts isn't easy,
Right.
especially with all the challenges Hillman Talk's already faced.
Like what?
Well, like those unauthorized accounts that popped up.
Yeah,
And remember, their original TikTok account was hacked.
I forgot about that.
They had to start over. And then there's the uncertainty around TikTok's future here in the U.S.
Yeah, that's a big one.
So it makes you wonder, can they actually overcome all of this and make a real impact on the world of education?
That's the big question.
It is.
They're trying to partner with some established HBCUs, which could be a game changer for them.
It could be. Imagine if they could access the resources and expertise of those institutions.
Right.
It would be huge for Hillman Talk, giving them credibility and stability.
And for the HBCUs, it's a new wave of students.
Exactly. Everyone wins. It's a bold vision, but it aligns with what Hillman Talk's all about.
Making education accessible.
Yeah, especially for Black students who might not have traditional college as an option.
It's about creating opportunities,
Absolutely.
and not just about the academics, but fostering a sense of community and belonging.
It's a beautiful thing.
It really is. It makes you wonder if Hillman Talk could become like a blueprint for a new kind of online education.
It could be.
More inclusive, more engaging, and more relevant to students today.
That would be fantastic.
It would. Okay, let's move on to our last story for this part of the deep dive.
All right?
Let's talk about African American Heritage Month here in LA. This year is the 75th citywide celebration,
Wow.
and they're going with the theme African Americans and Labor.
I like that theme.
Me too. It's powerful. It really makes you think about all the contributions Black Americans have made to the workforce, often without recognition.
Yeah, it's an important part of history to remember.
Absolutely. There are tons of events happening all month long.
I bet.
like a opening day celebration at City Hall where they honored community leaders like actor Richard Allen and UTLA President Cicely Meyer Cruz.
Oh, cool.
UTLA is the teachers union here in LA, by the way, representing thousands of educators.
Oh, right, right.
And then there's this really beautiful photo exhibition showcasing the work of Leroy Hamilton.
Hmm.
Really captures the spirit of Black Angelenos. There's also this event I'm really interested in.
Oh, what is it?
Emmy and Tony Award-winning actor Courtney B. Vance is having a conversation with the Our Authors Study Club about his new book.
That sounds great.
The book is called The Invisible H: Black Men Identifying Their Pain and Reclaiming Their Power.
Wow, that's a powerful title.
It is, and the Our Authors Study Club has this incredible history going all the way back to 1945.
Wow, really?
They've been dedicated to documenting and celebrating African American literary and historical contributions for decades.
That's amazing.
And they do so much more than just book talks. They have a youth oratorical program, provide scholarships, and partner with organizations like the LA Opera.
Wow, they're busy.
They really are. It's amazing to see them still going strong after all this time.
It is.
They make Black history accessible to everyone, not just in February, but all year round.
That's so important.
It really is. They're a vital resource for learning about the richness and complexity of Black culture here in Southern California.
I'll have to check them out.
You should.
Yeah.
So we've talked about a lot, from Elon Musk and the U.S. Treasury to Hillman Talk University and African American Heritage Month.
It's been a good mix.
It has. It's interesting how these seemingly different stories all connect to bigger themes.
Yeah, for sure.
Like technology, education, and the importance of celebrating diversity and culture.
I hadn't thought about it like that.
But they all kind of intertwine in a way.
They do, yeah. It's fascinating.
It is.
Makes you think.
It does.
So what's next?
So we were talking about Hillman Talk and all the challenges they face.
Right.
You think they can actually make a real lasting impact on education?
Well, it depends,
On what?
Like, if they can make it sustainable.
Hmm.
Building a successful online university takes more than just viral videos and students who are excited, right?
Right.
You need good infrastructure, strong partnerships, and a path to accreditation.
They've talked about working with established HBCUs.
Yeah,
Which could be huge for them.
absolutely. Imagine Hillman Talk having access to the resources and expertise of those institutions. It would be a win-win, don't you think?
Yeah, for sure.
HBCUs get more students, and Hillman Talk gains credibility, stability.
It's a pretty bold vision.
It is.
But it fits with their whole mission, right?
Totally.
Making education accessible, especially for Black students who might not have traditional college as an option.
It's about creating those opportunities
Yeah.
and empowering a new generation. It goes beyond just academics,
What do you mean?
It's about that sense of community,
Right.
celebrating Black culture, promoting a feeling of belonging.
It makes you wonder, what if Hillman Talk becomes like a model for online education?
It could, yeah.
More inclusive, engaging, relevant to what students need today.
That would be amazing.
It would. Let's go back to African American Heritage Month for a second.
Okay.
This year's theme, African Americans in Labor,
Yeah.
makes you think about all the untold stories of Black workers.
It's true. We need to recognize those contributions more.
From the very beginning of this country,
Yeah.
their labor built so much, but their stories are often forgotten.
Or ignored, even.
It's important to acknowledge the struggles they've faced, too.
Absolutely. Slavery, Jim Crow, ongoing discrimination.
But also celebrate their resilience, their ingenuity, their fight for equality.
Exactly. It's all part of a story.
Black history is American history, right?
Exactly.
And the fight for economic justice, for fair labor practices, that's still going on today.
It is, unfortunately.
Remember that event we mentioned with Courtney B. Vance and the Our Authors Study Club?
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
His new book, The Invisible H, tackles a topic that's not talked about enough.
Oh, what's that?
The mental and emotional health struggles that Black men face.
That's important.
It is. For so long, mental health has been stigmatized, especially in Black communities.
Right.
Vance's book is trying to bring those issues to light, encouraging open conversation and healing.
I like that.
It's a reminder that celebrating Black history isn't just about the past. It's about tackling the challenges facing these communities right now.
And creating a better future.
Exactly, where everyone can thrive. Speaking of thriving, let's circle back to that Umoja community program at Bakersfield College.
Oh, right. That's a great program.
They're doing such important work, supporting Black students, helping them succeed.
Yeah, mentorship, academic support, building community.
All those things are so crucial.
Especially for students who might be the first in their families to go to college.
It's about creating a space where they feel seen, heard, supported,
A place to celebrate their culture.
and build the confidence to achieve their goals.
It's a model for other colleges to follow.
I think so too. Invest in programs like Umoja. and we can create more paths to education, empower Black students to reach their full potential.
And it's not just about academics, right?
Right.
It's about that sense of belonging,
Mm.
creating a more inclusive and supportive environment for all students.
So today we've covered some pretty heavy topics.
We have.
From Elon Musk's potential influence on the government
Yeah.
to building a new kind of online university and the ongoing fight for equality and justice.
These stories might seem unrelated on the surface,
Mm-hmm.
but they all reflect how complex our world is.
Yeah.
They push us to think critically, to question things, to have these important conversations.
And that's what it's all about, right?
Absolutely.
All right, let's wrap up this deep dive with the story that's been getting a lot of attention.
Okay.
The class action lawsuit against Target over their DEI initiatives.
Yeah, that one's been causing quite a stir.
It has. It brings up some big questions about the role of corporations in social change,
And what happens when those efforts maybe backfire?
right? The lawsuit claims that Target misled investors about the financial risks of their diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. Specifically, they point to Target's 2023 Pride Month campaign.
Oh,
They
right.
got a lot of backlash for that, remember?
Yeah, for introducing Pride-themed merchandise and then pulling some items because of safety concerns.
It seemed like they were getting criticized from both sides.
Exactly. Those who were against the campaign in the first place and LGBTQ plus advocates who felt abandoned.
It's a tough spot for companies to be in.
It is. Trying to navigate these sensitive social issues, it's like walking a tightrope.
You're right. Shareholders are saying that Target's DEI policies led to a drop in customer traffic and hurt their stock performance.
So they're claiming billions in losses.
It's a fascinating case, really.
It is. It makes you think about corporate responsibility,
And shareholder interests.
the financial side of DEI initiatives.
It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Definitely. And what it means for other companies.
Adds another layer to this whole conversation about businesses promoting social change.
For sure. It reflects the bigger debates happening in society right now.
About DEI, representation.
Yeah, and how to handle these issues in a world that's constantly changing.
Okay, so we've explored a lot today.
We have.
From Elon Musk and the U.S. Treasury to the rise of Hillman-Talk University.
And the importance of celebrating heritage.
Honoring diverse voices.
It's been a journey,
It has. It might seem like a random mix of topics.
maybe at first glance.
But there's a common thread running through it all, wouldn't you say?
I think so. They all reflect these powerful forces shaping our society.
Like what?
Technology, education, social justice, the changing role of corporations.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
It does. These stories raise important questions.
Like, how do we balance innovation and responsibility?
How do we create a society that's more inclusive and equitable?
What role do we each play in shaping the future?
Big questions, no easy answers.
But they're worth thinking about.
Absolutely engaging with these issues, having these conversations, that's how we move forward
It's through thoughtful reflection and action that we can create a better world.
for everyone.
Well said. We hope this deep dive has given you some things to ponder.
I hope so.
Stay informed, stay engaged, and keep those conversations going.
Knowledge is power.
It really is. The more we understand these complex issues, the better equipped we'll be to make a difference.
I agree.
Thanks for joining us. Until next time, keep exploring.